Hi, I'm Ashley from Sunny Made, and today we are going to make 2 at a time half rectangle triangles. Hello friends, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Those words are starting to roll off my tongue a little easier. Half rectangle triangles. This is week 2, and we are going to make them 2 at a time. It's going to be similar to 2 at a time half square triangles, but there is a little bit of something so that change it up a little bit so that we can get those rectangles. They're a little tricky. It's okay. You can totally do it. So let me again show you the quilt block I'm working on. This is the quilt block. It's called Mermaid Lagoon by Quilt Cakes. And we are focusing this mini series on these half rectangle triangles. And so last week I showed you how to do them when we cut them on a diagonal. Now I'm going to show you how to do them when we do 2 at a time. Okay, so we're going to go over to the cutting mat. I'm going to show you my rectangles we're working with, and let's get started. Okay, let's start with what we had from last week. We have 2 sets of triangles. What makes these different than half square triangles is in order for you to get one of each kind, you have to do 2 different sets. So one rectangle is going to give me 2 going in this direction, and one set of rectangles is going to go give me 2 going in this direction. So here I have 2 different rectangle sets. I went with black this time because I thought maybe you'll be able to see the stitching on it. So these are both right side up. Okay. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over my lighter one and put the back up. So this fabric definitely has a front and a back. It's a little bit of sheen. So I'm going to put those up. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do one set going this way and one set going this way. What this will make sure and do is I will get 2 going this way and 2 going this way. Okay, so right side's up. Instead of doing it like this, like we would with half square triangles, what we're going to do is rotate this. We are going to line up those corners. Okay, so now our diagonal line is running corner to corner opposite. It's a little wonky. See how that is? Okay, it's going to go this way. What we're going to do now, I didn't bring any pins over here. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch down this side and then a 1/4 inch down this side. I'm going to cut it down the middle right on that line, and then I'm going to iron it towards that darker fabric. Okay, so here is it all done. The line you can see here, if you turn it over, you can see the stitching on the back. It's just running that diagonal. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take this and cut it right there on the line. Now this looks kind of funny, but if you fold it back like this, you have a half rectangle triangle. Okay, and they are both going in that same direction. So here I have a set that got ironed open, and so this is what they look like when they're done. All I have to do at this point is trim them up and get them all ready to go for my quilt. Now next week I am going to teach you how to trim these up. So stick around for next week so that you will know how to do them. And I don't know if you noticed this, but those lines don't go right to the corners. So there is a little trick on how to make sure that you get them going in the right direction. Okay, so I have the 2 that go in this direction, and then these 2. Okay, here's 4 for these blocks, and then I have another set here Okay, this is what they'll look like. Okay, closed, opened, and this is one. So now I have 4 that go in the opposite direction for my quilt block. Okay, questions about the 2 at a time half rectangle triangles. How are yours coming out? I would love to see what you're working on, how they're coming out. Find me on Instagram at Ashley_SunnyMade. Okay, I want to see how your half rectangle triangles are coming out. Next week, I'm going to teach you how to get them so that, pretty much you get the points going in the right direction. It took me a little bit of time and patience to figure out how to do that, but I will show you my trick, and I'm going to show you a second way to make it a little bit easier. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will see you next week. Happy sewing!